Hello, everybody. Welcome to Virgil's studio. I am Virgil today. Okay, and I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to do something completely different, as Monty Python once said. We're actually going to be talking about guitars today. Specifically, we're going to be talking about playing guitars. I've been a guitar teacher here in Tampa for several years, and I want to do this big thing, huge thing for the entire universe today. And this is going to be really cool. And it's going to be how to memorize the minor pentatonics. It's actually just one scale, but there's 5 positions of this running through the fingerboard. And my experience has been as a teacher is I give the little printout to the students, and this is what the printout looks like. So they get this printout and they look at this and they go, I'm so frightened. I can't do this. It's too scary for me. And that's okay, because I'm going to explain some things to you today. I'm actually going to show you how to memorize every one of these patterns by the time this video has ended. Now, those of you who are wanting a refund, sorry, you're not paying me anything. Although that'd be nice if you want to contribute to me to Patreon. What I'd really like for you to do, though, is to subscribe to my channel. I'm looking for subscribers. Come on, I'm giving away this information for free. I usually teach this to students of mine, right? And I've been teaching this for years. I'm going to give a little bit of a background story on teaching this, right? My experience has been to show the students this entire thing, this page here, and say, you gotta learn these, kids, and come back next week. And I did this for years, and not one student, except this one young lady who was, 15 years old. She comes back the next week and she had them all memorized. And I was like, wow, cool. Never asked her how actually, I think I did. And she says, well, I sat there and I studied it. Imagine that. But here's the thing. I was still having this dilemma of students just not memorizing it, and I kind of felt bad having to go through all this stuff during their lesson time. So what I decided to do is kind of dig into this a little bit deeper and figure out a way to have them memorize it without having to use cattle prods. So I came up with this neat little idea, and I've been doing this one for a few years now. First of all, I'm not going to even use a guitar. I don't need a guitar for this. There's a guitar right there. Do you see it? There's a guitar right there. We're not even going to use a guitar for this. You're just going to say, wait, what do you mean? Are you going to show the thing? Are you going to show the little schmagats you got right there? And we going to be all look at that and everything? No. As a matter of fact, you actually don't want to look at this printout. Although you can reference this to learn how to memorize all of these 5 patterns, okay? What I thought about was, well, what does the human mind do when they look at these patterns? We actually think of shapes, because shapes are easy in our mind. This is why we can't memorize them. We go back to being a little baby, a little toddler. They have the little, they can put the little square pegs into the square hole, the round ones, the oval, star shapes. And we think of shapes like that saying, wow, that's just easy. We can totally do it. What happens is we go and look at these shapes, and we can look at a shape right here, right? And this shape here is the only symmetrical shape out of all these, right? We can look at this one here. This looks like an inverted rectal trapezoid from Bolivia. I don't know. It just doesn't look right. And this is the only symmetrical. So when we look at these shapes, we're not going to memorize these. And the harder we try, the tougher it seems to be to kind of trap it in your mind. When we look at these positions, we only have, this is called a 1-4 position. That means I'm using my first finger and my pinky, right? And then we're going to do a 1-3 position here. This is my first finger followed by my ring finger. And then we have these 2-4 positions. And those are actually going to be done with the second finger, okay? So therefore, if you think about it, we actually only have 3 different positions of these. We have the 1-3, the 1-4, and the 2-4. That's it. Now, the shape thing doesn't work. If it worked, every student would have came back the following week and said, oh yeah, that's a star. It's an inverted whatever from wherever. They're going to just know it, but they don't. The reason is they don't is because they actually don't know how to get it into the brain and get this working thing going and practice just for a little bit this little concept that I'm about to teach you right now. And it's so cool and it's so easy. So I'm going to have you use this video, and you can just keep on playing this video to stay along with me. And you can just fast forward to this part right here where I'm going to show you how to actually do this, okay? The first position, we're going to go for the first three strings, meaning the low E, the A, and the D. And we're going to go 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3. And if you could say that, you're hearing a verbal thing, right? It's like, okay, wait, aren't we talking about numbers here? Numbers are complicated. Don't do that. Stop. Stop. Take a deep breath through the nose, out through your ears. Okay. And if you were to think about it and say, okay, well, it's not really numbers. It's actually speech. So in speech, I would say a 1, 3, a 1, 4, or a 2, 4. There's only 3 different options here. Now, if I say it, then you're trying to repeat me, kind of like you're repeating lyrics from a song, right? And if I go 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, then you know how to say that. Go ahead and say it. Wow, that was spectacular. And I interrupted you part of the way through. So we're going to go through this whole first position. It's going to go like this. It's going to go 1, 4. And remember, whichever says, I can see these numbers on here. And on the second position, I'm going to be saying, okay, that's a 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. It doesn't have it listed here because it's just assuming that you could understand that. Then it has a 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4. I see that. So this is the way you're going to memorize the numbers. You are not looking at these shapes. Trust me, you're never going to remember that. All right, with all that, now what we're going to do is we're just going to learn the second position. Second position is going to start with the second finger, okay? This is the first, second, third, and fourth. So if we go to the second position, we're going to go 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. You got that? So we're going to start with the second finger, go 2, 4. Then we're going to go 1, 4, 1, 4. You got that? Now we're going to bring in the other one that we have, the only one left, which is a 1, 3. But then we're going to end it with 2, 2, 4s. So we got 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4. Say that again. Ready? Say it with me. You ready? 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4. It's kind of like a song, isn't it? You try it. Yes, you did it. Okay, cool. So now let's go to the third position. That, by the way, that second position, I believe that that's the most difficult one. The third position is going to be really easy. I love this one. So we're going to start with 3, 3, 1, 3s. Wait a second. What did you just say? We're going to start with 3, 1, 3s. So you should say that to me. Say, hey, Virgil, we're going to start with 3, 1, 3s. Go ahead. Oh, I love it. You're my new teacher. This is so cool. Okay, so we got, and we're going to say it out loud. Ready? We're going to go 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, down 1, 4, up 1, 4, 1, 3. Let's do that again. We're going to go 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, down 1, 4, up 1, 4, 1, 3. Can you do it? Come on, go. Excellent. Perfect. Man, you even said that even quicker than the last one. So now we got the first, the second, and the third position. We only got 2 positions left. How cool is this? So now we're going to go to the fourth position. We want to memorize these little cool little things to help us memorize. Remember the second position, we started with the second finger, right? Third position, we start with 3, 1, 3s. Now in the fourth position, the first 4 notes are going to be attained by doing 2, 1, 4s. Then we're going to go to something else, right? So we're going to go 1, 4, 1, 4. Then we're going to go 1, 3, 1, 3. Isn't that cool? So we did it, the large one, then we went to the next smaller one. Now we're going to bring in 2, 4, and you're going to say it like that. My students, they always get a kick out, and then they go 2, 4, and I go, no. Get a broken voice like 2, 4, and you do it into a question, and you'll never forget that. Trust me. So you got 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. And now you got the fourth position, right? So let's go through that again. Fourth position, the first 4 notes are going to be with 1, 4s. So we go 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. We're going weird with that 2, 4 because it's the only one in there, right? And it's kind of an oddball. Why? What are you doing? Hey, who let that note in here? That position in here, right? Okay. So now that you got the fourth position, and remember, just play the tape back, play it a few times, and try to go along with me and see if you can do it, you know? Or just give yourself a test. Make little flashcards and have little combinations on there, and then you can look at them and you're going to memorize these immediately. Trust me. Let's go to the fifth position. The fifth position, I don't even say anything about it except that it is the easiest position on the planet. I'm going to say this one time, and I can almost guarantee you're going to be able to repeat this after me. You ready? Fifth position is going to go 2-4-2-4, 1-4-1-4, 2-4-2-4. Man, you are awesome. So that's pretty much it for memorizing the minor pentatonics. And yes, this could be applied to the major pentatonics and all sorts of things in your life, including your chores and taking out the garbage. So this is awesome because it's a great foundation. You want to get these minor pentatonics going, man. They're just going to be great for playing guitar. There's plenty more things to learn on the guitar, but this is a great start into starting to understand the fingerboard, okay? And I might talk about this a little bit later on. Love to hear your comments below. Love to hear if this worked out for you or not, and hope you have a great day. Visit me again. Hit the subscribe button. Visit the Patreon page. Whoa. Ooh, there's a button around here somewhere.